Hello, my friends. My name is Raúl the Third. I'm super excited to be here today. We are all in different cities in this great country of ours, but we came here together because we heard the call, and the call was to have a once in a lifetime Illustrator Smackdown. I am here today with 3 amazing illustrators, and I've got to say, I cannot wait to see what kind of artwork they produce today. I'm a little nervous because, well, I've never refereed an event like this before. And to top it off, Ruth Chan, one of today's competitors, was last year's moderator. She is also, from what I read, spent her childhood tobogganing, which is pretty awesome. I'm also here with Kevin Sherry, is that right? Who is living currently in Baltimore. And last but not least, I am here with Juana Medina, who is, I believe you might be in Washington, D.C., is that right?
It was right out of D.C.
Right out of D.C. Now,
across Potomac.
That is awesome. We're not going to talk about their books just yet. I mentioned I am Raúl the Third. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also quite calm because I have the soothing voices of my characters kind of guiding me. This is El Toro and Cookie Dookie, who you might recognize from my series Vamos, this is the second book, Vamos, Let's Go Eat. This is going to be a fun event. I am going to do the first 2 prompts. The rest of you, the audience watching from home, you are going to help me figure out other things for our amazing illustrators to focus on. Now, our competitors, are you ready for the very first challenge?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to draw your favorite character from a book that you personally have illustrated, dressed up in their Halloween costume of choice for this year. And once you are done, I want you to tell us about this character and possibly about the book that they show up in, because you know what? I'm interested in the books that you're making and the characters that you have created, and I want to know more, and I'm sure our audience wants to know more. So you have 2 full minutes to create this drawing. Do you think you can do it?
No.
Yes.
Ah, canijo. Was that a no? All right, I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, take off.
Are you gonna give us like a 30 seconds?
Yeah. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me get a stopwatch going here. Boom.
Actually, good.
Wait, that's it? You're done?
Yeah, that was way easier. Come on, these are too easy. Just kidding. Famous last words.
I think for Halloween, I'm going to be like ghostly zinc painted Mark Zuckerberg on an electric surfboard. Remember that when he went to Hawaii?
Oh yeah, loved that.
That sounds like an amazing costume.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be. That was one of the scary. I mean, there's been a lot of scary images this year, but that was truly frightening.
Will there be trick-or-treating this year, though?
Yeah, that's the question.
I'm going to do that tube thing. Have you seen that tube thing on the internet?
No, what is that tube thing?
Well, like you get a long PVC pipe and you put it on your porch, and it goes shoop. You know,
Oh,
Wow.
You know
Like
what
an
it's
old, like a male.
like 6 feet long, and it shoots the candy, and the kids just put their bag like this.
that's a great idea.
Is it like gravity or is it
Gravity.
like a? Oh, okay.
Gravity, yeah.
It's not like you're like shooting it.
By the way, you have 30
Don't
seconds.
give me
Oh.
any ideas. Oh my gosh.
You're distracting us.
I should not talk so much.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's grabbing another pen, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
All right, there we go. That's a really big Sharpie you're using there, Ruth.
I wanted to make sure everyone could see everything that I.
A nice bold line.
There's a
Is
lot
that-
of confidence that I'm putting in this one Sharpie. I should just be doing light, like 3H pencil.
yeah,
drawing,
Kevin's
so
using
no
those
one can see
fancy Prismacolor markers.
Are you putting color in yours?
Oh no, it's not fancy. It's not
Whoa, whoa,
fancy.
whoa. I didn't realize
Oh.
there was color.
You'll see how not fancy it
Oh,
is.
by the way, we have gone over. We are at 2 minutes,
Oh.
22 seconds. I need you to stop. Juana has
Sorry.
completely concealed her tools of choice from this
Oh, I
competition.
forgot we were supposed
What did
to.
you use, Juana?
I just went for Sharpie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kept it simple.
All right. So let's start off. Since you are at the top of my screen, no, you know what? You're still working.
No, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
just
Cheating is what he's doing. Disqualified.
So, Kevin, why don't you share with us
I forfeit.
the character that you drew from your book?
Okay, here we go. So
Hey,
what
is that Yeti from the Yeti Files?
it's Yeti from the Yeti Files. He's wearing a Squidding Around head.
Oh my goodness, that is
Okay.
amazing.
Good.
Hey, let me ask you a question. So those are two of your characters from two of your different books. One's
Yeah.
a chapter book series, and what is Squidding Around? Is that a picture book?
Squidding Around is sort of like a hybrid, but yeah, it's a graphic
graphic-
novel. It's a
Oh,
graphic
that is so
novel
cool looking.
for really young kids. Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
So, hey, Kevin, so has it ever happened that your two characters from two different book series have shown up in each other's books?
Yeah, I do try to put little Easter eggs
Oh, that is so amazing.
in the books. Like my first and my fifth picture book have links together. And so when
Okay.
I read them to kids, I say, "Who's that?" And they go, "Oh, it's from the first book."
Hey, and which is your latest book that you have out now?
Squidding Around.
Squidding Around?
That's what's up? Yeah, I'm in the Squidding Around world right now. I just finished the second one. I'm writing the third one, but this first one's real special. It's got full page spreads,
That is
That's
beautiful.
amazing.
tons
It
of
looks-
panels.
It's
I'm
so
super
colorful.
proud. This is probably the best.
How long did that take you?
Well, I want to say that somebody colored it for me. This guy Wes
Ah.
Shoba,
Mhm.
he's incredible. I said two things. I said, can you make this vaporwave / sea punk? And he said, yes. And then
I would have been like, what does vaporwave even mean?
yeah, he knocked it out of the park. So I just wrote it and drew it and did the black lines. So it took me 6 months, way shorter than
That's pretty good. Yeah. That's
way
amazing.
shorter than like writing, drawing, and doing the washes I used to do. So it's a new workflow that me and Wes are, and he deserves a lot of the credit for how beautiful this book is.
That is amazing. Well, Kevin, I'm so happy that you're in the Squidding Around world and that you included one of your classic characters from the Yeti Files. That's amazing. Beautiful drawing. Oh, I forgot to
color.
mention the last prompt, and you guys could work on this while everyone else is talking. I want you to sign these amazing works of art, but I want you to sign them with not with your drawing hand. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Ruth, why don't you go next? Let's see what you did.
No, I wasn't feeling especially
Wow!
creative.
That is a big drawing.
I
Wow,
started.
so cool.
I started with this one, and I was like, 10 seconds. I still got a bunch of time. They're all
Wait,
ghosts. obviously.
that's your character from the Alpactory, right?
Yes. So this is the book that'll be coming out. You can guess who's the snake. I'm trying to keep my face like without being creepy. And then there's a penguin and obviously the alpaca. And I
that is
Did not do the
so
guinea pig.
cool. Like it's almost, they almost look like you can see, they almost look like concealed piñatas, you know?
They're full of candy, kid.
Yum! So the Alpactory is the next book of yours that is coming out, or is it already out?
No, this one comes out April, but I also, you can see my selfie light in the reflection. This one is coming out in January, and it's a Jack Prelutsky poetry book that I got to illustrate.
Oh, wow.
It's so fun. So it's just, he really let me go to town on it. It was the best.
Hey,
and I did it during the pandemic, which it was like a lifesaver. I mean, we're still in the pandemic, the worst of it, I should say.
Yeah. Well, I'm really excited to check out those books. Now, a book that you have available now, which I believe I got it signed last year, or was it 2 years ago? Time flies, right? I think it was The Great Indoors.
What is time?
The Great Indoors.
Yes.
Boy, if there is something that we've had to become really familiar with during these past 7 months, it's The Great Indoors, isn't it?
It sure is.
Seriously.
Well, anyway, those were amazing drawings. Thank you for sharing. And last but not least, my good friend Juana Medina. Let's see what you drew.
Okay, so here's Juana and Lucas as mighty dragons.
Oh, that is so cool.
And my attempt at writing my name with my left hand.
That's pretty good.
Are you ambidextrous? That was such a good job. Well, and Juana, tell us what you have out. Like, what books are available of yours that we can keep an eye out for?
You know, I'm embarrassed to say I sat, organized everything, and then my dog fell asleep right on my feet, so I did not move. She's right here. But Juana and Lucas Big Problemas, and I'm working on a third book, and that comes out next year.
Hey,
and
is it possible to share the information? You know, I work with my publisher, Versify and Houghton Mifflin. Is it true that you have something coming out with them?
That is true. I'm really excited to be working on a series of 3 books. I Will, I Feel, and I Am. So we're starting with I Will, and I'm very excited to be working on that book too.
That is amazing. And when might we see those?
Very, very soon. Yeah.
Wow.
We're trying to make sure it comes out as soon as possible.
Yeah. So you've been spending a lot of time in that corner, I imagine.
Yes.
That is so cool.
But it's been really fun. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's so great to have all of you here, and I am ready to give you your next challenge.
Ooh.
You ready for this one? This is going to be, you know, I love October. As a matter of fact, right after I am done here today, my son and I were driving out to Salem, Massachusetts to just check out some Halloween stuff, right? So it got me to thinking, I would love for you to draw your favorite Universal movie monster dancing to the Monster Mash. Now, in case you don't know what a Universal movie monster is, I'm thinking maybe The Mummy, Werewolf, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, any one of those. Draw them.
Okay.
I can't hear you, Kevin.
Oh, can we go?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to give you, let me count down. Hold on. Let me reset my my clock here. You have 2 minutes. And
Can you play the Monster Mash?
I wish I had it. You know, I just didn't think that far ahead.
Keep it in.
All right.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Dancing,
10. All right, 3, 2. What's that, Juana?
You said they're dancing?
Dancing to the Monster Mash. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
Go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
How long do we have?
2 minutes.
Oh my God.
And we will not accept cheating this time around, Kevin.
Seriously, I'm glad you remembered.
By the way, audience, I am searching for prompts And I am disappointed to be looking at this live feed and I am not reading any. So you have about 1 minute and 30 seconds to give me something. Do you, artists, do you watch spooky movies?
No.
We watched
Absolutely
a
not.
really depressing Charlie Kaufman movie last night.
Oh yes, I saw that one. That was great and depressing.
Yeah. Yes, we did though. I'm not telling you which one until you see my drawing though.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's so nice to not have to draw.
Like, I know, this is really stressful. I want to go back to moderating. This is awful.
I'm usually having to rush drawings out, and it's never easy. Hold on. Oh, we just got the first prompt, my friends.
Oh boy.
We're starting to receive these prompts, so that's good. It's good because we've only eaten up 10 minutes of time.
Oh darn! I've run out
What
of
I love,
paper.
what I love about hanging out with you is that you're all incredibly talented illustrators, and each of you has your own unique approach to drawing, and that's what makes this so exciting.
Oh, are we supposed to be showing people how well we're drawing?
You know what? Maybe we should do that. You guys, we had mentioned that we might tilt our cameras down, right? Don't share your drawing yet, Juana.
No, okay.
We have 30 minutes.
All right.
30 minutes?
Maybe 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
I mean, 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, I should have worked harder at this.
We're doing them at the same time, right?
But hey, for the next one, is it possible for you to tilt your cameras down so we can see what's happening? Ah, look at that. That is great.
Oh, yeah.
Like just like that. Okay.
Okay, we are past time. And we could do this one at a time, I guess. And today, this time around, we will start with Ruth. Oh, sorry.
I had like a brain freeze where I'm like, what's a monster? I don't know what and then you're giving examples and I was like, yeah, I got it.
Okay,
I thought of Swamp Thing.
Oh yeah.
Did you say Swamp?
I said the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh.
Same.
You took it to the next level.
This is my version. I'm so embarrassed.
Wow.
I'm taking screenshots of this. That was awesome.
That is so cool.
I don't think he technically wears clothes, so I put a pair of tidy whities because children are watching.
Absolutely.
So.
That's his Halloween costume.
Yeah, is being a human.
Is that
being a middle-aged man? Yeah.
Is that a poisonous swampy cloud coming out from behind him?
Oh, these were. I mean, sure. They were. I was like, what does a swamp look like? Again, blank.
Yeah.
So they're like bushes, but sure.
And what moves? What moves your swamp thing has?
He has
Very
no
impressive.
bones. Yeah, pretty good at it.
That's awesome.
Dance.
Your arms are making me so dizzy there, Kevin. All right, Kevin.
We'll be hypnotized in no time.
Yeah.
Juana, you are next.
Okay. Here we go. Instead of a disco ball, there's a pumpkin, and
oh, that's awesome!
So good.
That looks like the one on the on my left looks like Edward Gorey or something.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Headless.
That's really good.
And last but not least.
All right, I did Alien 1 original.
Whoa!
That is amazing.
They did that. Yeah, and so the first one's real good.
It really is. And talk about a movie that is about not following protocol, right? And letting a virus spread through a ship.
Yeah,
pretty good.
That evil road. Oh, it's the corporations.
Yes.
So we should all learn a lesson from corporations. Don't have our best interests involved at all.
That's
yes,
true.
we can all learn an important lesson from Alien.
It is, and I really wish you had drawn the cat. What was the cat's name again?
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. You know what? If I had more time, I was going to draw the headless milk spouting robot, but I forgot. I started shading instead. So
Yeah.
if you can imagine a headless milk spouting robot.
Yeah. I have a question for the three of you. So obviously, when we're preparing for our books, we spend a lot of time just like sketching and doodling, right? What are your favorite tools to to get ready for your books, to get those ideas generating? Anyone can go.
Tools like things we use, or like
you
strategies?
Have a special notebook, a special pencil, a special pen. Do you just sketch in your iPad now?
Yeah,
what is
I have
it
a special iPad.
Oh, is that how you do most of your concept stuff?
Now it is, just because it's so much faster and so much more accessible. I am not like that. I don't have. I mean, I used to, but now it's just all on the iPad. Which I kind of miss having that sort of like hand, that gesture and working by hand, but
it's
more,
what it is. It saves space too. I mean, most of us are living in the big city in small little apartments, right?
Exactly.
Well, that's cool. And Kevin, I see you have a bunch of spiral bound.
I only have these here because I'm doing a Zoom art camp with kids, and every day we do. For the first half, I show them an old sketchbook of mine, and then for the second half, we draw together. So I only have all my sketchbooks together for that reason. I don't. My house is not overflowing with sketchbooks. But I do keep a lot of sketchbooks. Like this is where this is where it starts. Well, it starts with characters.
Yeah,
drawing a lot of characters.
Yeah,
and then. It's a lot of writing. So I know how to draw basically at this point. I'm 38 years old. So if I have a great idea, it is writing at this stage. But there's also a lot of drawing and working stuff out in my sketch. This is just my last sketchbook.
That is awesome. This kind of reminds me
comics during the pandemic, like about my feelings.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm suddenly getting like flashbacks to like those montages in movies where like the character is like writing on on a window and there's all these equations happening. That's just what I saw when you were showing me that, Kevin. Yeah, that's amazing. And what about you, Juana?
Like Ruth, I am on the iPad these days, especially having little ones. It's so much easier to just close it and run and chase them around instead of, carrying fountain pens, which is what I generally would gravitate towards.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just makes life a lot easier.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
I do a combination, iPad, paper, you name it,
Cool.
But that's awesome. Are you ready for your next prompt?
Let's do it.
This one comes from our audience. Let me see. I'm just going to choose one.
So nervous.
Oh, I love this one.
Ooh.
This one is great. This one comes to us from Emily Marie Calucci. Okay, hello, Emily. Good to
Emily.
see you. And this is what she wrote. How about they have to draw one of their own characters? We're doing a lot of our own characters today. Why not, right? Why not?
Sure.
Sell those books.
Of their own characters, draw from one of their books as a character from a movie of their choosing.
Ooh.
So, for instance, if I drew El Toro, stars in
Lady in Red. Yeah.
Lady in Red. That would be amazing. The man with the one red shoe. Okay. What do you think? Are you guys ready for this one? I cannot wait to see it. I want you to actually screen print these, okay? As movie posters.
What?
Right.
Just kidding, Kevin. I knew you're. I was just inspired by all of your flyers back there. Okay.
Oh, screen printing.
Oh, we should tilt these, right?
All right. I want you to tilt your cameras down.
Okay.
Maybe,
it's gotta be a bit of a production, but let's try.
Okay. Maybe if you want, you can even talk us through this. And I'm going to give you a little bit more time for this one. I'm going to be very generous and give you 2.5 minutes. What do you say?
Wow, that's super generous. Thanks.
A whole 30 seconds more.
Yeah.
Kevin's already started, so go.
Oh.
We all started, right?
Yep.
Without my go, but whatever.
Sorry.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to try to guess which movie. How's that?
Ooh, that's good.
That is a good idea.
The Capital. Let's
see if this.
Risky, Kevin, Risky Business.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
Juana, 12 Days of the Condor.
No.
Okay.
That would have been fun.
Good guess.
Ruth,
Good guess, yeah.
City Slickers.
Well, I guess. That would have been amazing.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to try again. Okay, so we have Kevin. Oh.
How much time do we have?
You have about 1.5 minutes. Kevin, Eyes Wide Shut.
Ew, no.
All right, let's see here. I have no clue what is going on. Are you sure you're following the
Who? Me?
The prompt?
Who?
Oh, Ruth, Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool. That's great.
Okay. Kevin, Rain Man.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Juana. Is that, I don't have, what is that building? Is that the state capitol?
Yeah, I'm having.
Oh, yeah, you have 20 seconds. Let's see if anybody's guessed it. Oh, somebody, Ira guessed Men in Black.
Close. I'll say close.
Okay. Jonathan, E. Jacobs wrote Kafka and Atlantis. Oh, Rotem wrote Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
Rotem.
job. Good job. Okay, so we have 2 down. Juana has really challenged us. Okay, we should stop. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So since we guessed both Kevin and Ruth, we'll just start with both of you to give us more chance to try Juana's. Okay, go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, I'm just holding it up in general. Mine's from The Matrix. This is Remy Sneakers, the raccoon, doing that scene from The Matrix when he stops those bullets.
Oh, that's such a great scene.
I'm kind of sad you didn't do that one where, he's dodging the...
Oh.
That's next round.
I missed the opportunity.
You totally look like Neo there, Ruth. It was awesome.
Yeah. You can't see it, but there's bullets flying out.
Now don't fall.
End of session.
And Ruth, can you tell us a little bit about your drawing? That's so cool.
This is,
I almost feel like singing.
Guys, it's an intimate moment. Whisper. This is Georgie the cat, Feta the dog from my Georgie and Friends series, and obviously they're reenacting Lady and the Tramp because they love spaghetti. Who doesn't?
That is so cool. I love spaghetti. I might have some later today just because of that. So hold on. Let me see if anyone has guessed. Can you hold yours up again, Juana? Okay, so somebody wrote
black and white, classic.
Don't tell us. Hold on. Somebody wrote Schoolhouse Rock.
Dave?
No.
Oh, wait. Is it that one that Mr. Something Something Goes to Washington?
Close.
This is Washington, D.C.? Wait, that's not black and white.
Why don't you tell us?
Citizen Kane. Right.
Oh!
And the mustache and
That's awesome. That was a great prompt. Thank you so
really
much.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
Thank you so much, Emily. So Rotem wrote Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. We were both wrong there, Rotems. Okay, let me see. Let's see if we have anything else from our amazing audience. Just a bunch of suggestions. Oh, here we go. I think I found one.
Wow.
This is a good one because it is past my lunchtime. And I am getting hungry.
4 bicycles.
And
Yeah, obvious. 5.
And let's see. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. And somebody by the name of French Fry, which is I've never met anybody named French Fry before.
That might be my niece.
Oh, that is so cool. Well, your maybe niece wrote, the next prompt should be food going crazy. And my friends, if there is a reason to be a children's book illustrator, I remember going through an incredibly strict training regimen to learn how to actually draw food going crazy. So this is perfect for you, right? Kevin? Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes for this one.
2 minutes.
Food going crazy. Wow. Well, all right.
Just reuse that spaghetti you've already drawn.
Yeah.
Go. Okay, I see crazy legs. Kevin is not sharing his drawing with us this time around.
Kevin,
share it, right?
Come on.
Ruth appears to be drawing a gigantic stick of butter.
Yep.
It's looking really tasty. I see a lot of splooshing effects coming from Juana's pen. Kevin appears to be drawing a loaf of bread with googly eyes. Amazing source of potassium coming from Ruth's Sharpie. Bananas. Wow, Kevin is working so quickly. I see baby carrots and a bunch of little lines. I have no clue what those are. This is terrifying. French Fry followed up her comment of food going crazy, thanking me for choosing her suggestion or their suggestion. Sorry, their suggestion. And then writing, why not throw in food at an amusement park? So.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
But you might already be out of space on your paper.
I got it.
Kevin appears to be making a dagwood of some kind.
Dagwood.
Yeah.
When you're creating drawings like this, where you're suddenly given a challenge that you weren't expecting to draw, what do your brain start to do? Like, do you see the images in your head, or do you just let the lines do the work for you? What's happening here?
My eyes aren't even open right now.
What's that?
My eyes aren't even open right now. Letting the suddenly I'm seeing roller coaster. It's incredible that you guys are so
willing to just work with the flow of suggestions coming from our dear friend French Fry. By the way, Gene Abramowitz has just out of the blue typed in taco. Oh, is it because Juana's drawing a taco?
Oh, there's a taco, yes.
Juana's like, oh yes, there is indeed a taco.
Why actually?
By the way, guys, I gotta stop you because that was a 3 minute and 17-second drawing, but you guys did. These are masterpieces. Kevin, go for it, man.
I love cooking, and my favorite thing to eat is sandwiches. And I love drawing exploded sandwiches. So this one just has googly eyes. So
oh my god, I love banh mi sandwiches. They are seriously the best thing ever.
Yeah. This one's a veggie banh mi.
I was gonna say there's no pate in there, but hey.
Yeah, right.
That'd be too crazy.
There's like a vegan restaurant close by me, and that's what I think of the banh mi, but it's probably not a true banh mi. Okay, yeah, that is.
Oh, that's so delicious. I discovered banh mi's when I moved to Boston about 19 years ago. Oh man, I haven't been the same ever since.
Yeah,
that was great.
Oh, I forgot the cilantro and the cucumbers, but you know,
I always feel sorry for people who can't eat cilantro because it tastes like soap for them. I'm like, oh man,
it's so good.
Bad. I know, it's so good. Does anybody have that problem where cilantro tastes like soap to them?
No, thank goodness.
I lived in West Virginia for a while, and they have a lot of stink bugs there. And once you smell enough stink bugs, you can understand how cilantro smells bad to people. Like it unlocks something in my brain, but I still enjoy cilantro. Like it didn't change my brain.
So that's crazy. I'm gonna have to. I want to experience that.
It might ruin your life.
Yeah, that's true. So how about you, Ruth? What did you draw?
I don't know. So it started off as a still. It was going to be a still life with a bunch of vegetables and fruits on them. So these guys are having fun. Like, take a bite out of me. That was so fun. And this is the banana that's feeling left out. And I was drawing grapes, and then you said amusement parks. So now they're going on a roller coaster, and then down here is a radish.
That banana is really appealing.
That's pretty good.
That's a great drawing, and I love the tableau. It's beautiful. That table, the still life,
traditional still life. You know,
yeah,
it belongs in the Met.
It sure does. Let me call them
to say the least.
Hello. These are my notes, by the way. Look at this. I am prepared. And Juana.
Here we go. I'm so amazed you both have such clean lines. Mine's like, I don't know, a fly went through the page. So there's a taco and some salsa, and there's a hot dog on the.
I love that taco.
Well, you know, Juana, you say clean lines, and I think it's because you're eating with your hands, you know, and there's nothing clean about that.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I want the opposite. Where I was like, why can't my lines be looser? I don't
really.
Yeah, the grass is always greener.
True.
Well, that is wonderful. And Juana, can I ask you a question about that taco?
Of course.
What kind of a taco is it?
It's an explosive kind of taco. Yeah.
Moctezuma's revenge.
Moctezuma's revenge, for sure. Yeah.
Well, those are some great drawings. Do we have time for anything else? We have 5 minutes. That was a fast 45 minutes, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have time for a suggestion here. Let me see if I can find one. By the way, Ruth, Ira Galtman wrote, "The banana seems depressed and doesn't want to be in the picture."
Oh,
that's true. Should just cut that out. Yeah.
Let's see here. Let me see if
we've all been that banana.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Absolutely. It's a self-portrait, actually.
Oh, here we go. This is my thinking face, by the way.
Beautiful.
But this is a draw. This will be our final drawing, and this one, this suggestion comes to us from Heidi, and it is definitely a drawing for our times.
Oh dear.
And the suggestion is a barnyard animal in a fancy COVID-proof mask.
A barnyard animal in a, okay.
This will be the final drawing. Please do a good job.
Try. Oh, right. Take this one seriously.
Yes. And by the way, do you guys have like a favorite mask that you have been wearing?
Yeah.
Like with a nice pattern on it or anything like that? Or even I have another question. Maybe you guys have an Etsy shop that has a mask with your own characters on it. Is that a possibility?
That's kind of grim, man.
Sorry I mentioned it.
I don't have any sort of, I do have favorite masks.
Yeah, totally.
But they're like really boring.
I have one that has all of the different, one of my favorite ones has become a mask that I wear that has all of the different train lines here in Boston where I live.
Oh, wow. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Like updated? Like all the newest ones?
Yeah, it has the green line, the orange line, the silver line, and the orange line. Did I say that? You used to live up here, right, Ruth?
I did. I went to college and grad school there, and then lived there for, I guess, a year or two after. I used to work in Chinatown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love Chinatown. It seems like you're drawing another movie reference, Ruth. Is that John Travolta in The Boy in the Bubble?
Wasn't that the prompt?
And Juana is drawing another movie reference. That seems to be Porco Rosso, one of my favorite Miyazaki films. And Kevin is drawing another movie reference, Dustin Hoffman in Contagion. What is going on? You guys are not following the rules.
There are no rules. There's no rules anymore, ever.
Right.
Or time. What is time?
That is time. It's always Monday. Oh, look at this.
Really?
Emily Marie just wrote, I know that Kevin went to RISD. You've been found out, Kevin. I'm going to have to ask you to leave this room.
No.
Yeah, no kidding.
I went to Micah. I went to Micah in Baltimore. That's why I'm still here in Baltimore 20 years later.
Oh. Okay, so she wrote, I am from Rhode Island. RISD is a fantastic school. So you are you disagreeing with Emily, Kevin?
Yeah, I didn't go. I've been in Baltimore for 20 years. I went to Micah.
But Kevin, Juana is saying that RISD is a good school.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like the best art school. Yeah, I wanted to go there.
I wish I went to art school. I feel like I really missed out.
Well, you did go to Harvard, though, Ruth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, come on.
But not. To be fair, I did do color photography at Harvard, and that's
some really legit cred right there.
By the way, I have to get control of this again. Emily says that your Twitter says RISD. Kevin.
Me?
Yes.
I hardly ever tweet.
Oh, we have 1 minute. All right, ladies, everybody, my friends.
Are we done? Okay.
Please put down your pens, your Sharpies.
Okay.
I want to see what you did.
So good.
That is so cool, Kevin.
It's a Far Side chicken inside of a hazmat suit.
I was gonna say it had some real what was his name again?
Gary Larson is one of my idols.
Gary Larson. Yeah.
It's a genius.
That's
nice.
first one.
That's a frameable drawing right there.
It really is. And what about you, Ruth?
And here's the world burning. And so he's as far away from it as possible, which is the most COVID safe.
It's probably pretty safe up in the moon, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty lonely, but whatever.
But safe. Taking social distance seriously.
Yeah.
Y Juana, tu dibujo?
Here's my little piggy.
Oh, that's amazing.
In the market.
I love
That's
the
amazing.
nose snorkel.
That's got total Richard Scary vibes. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is so
Thank you.
great. Listen, my friends, it has been such a pleasure to watch you draw for these past 45 minutes. I want everybody out in the audience to please support these amazing authors, support independent bookstores, hop on to the Brooklyn Book Festival website, and please check out their books. You are not going to be disappointed. These are 3 of our top authors and illustrators working today. So thank you so much.
Thank you for this great invitation.
Yes.
How fun.
That was
See you
so
later.
fun. Bye, everybody.